um, strongly urging this wonderful book on all of you. The White Tiger. How many of you have read this thing? One. Well, did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah. It's better than Dickens at looking through a system from the bottom up and making it entirely real. So I strongly urge that on you. And once you pick it up, you'll read it in one long session. You need a little leisure for that, but not a lot. The simplest thing to say about globalization and the poor is that it has, if you think about poverty in absolute terms, it has alleviated a lot of poverty. If you think about it in relative terms, it has made a lot of people who would not have thought of themselves as poor in 1840 or 1880 or 1920 think of themselves as poor now because of what's going on around them. The volcanic eruption of wealth around the globe. Now, I should also note there that there's a coercive element to economic growth. Miroslav referred to it very briefly, but even when there's no kind of obvious tyranny to the thing, the marginalization of once remunerative and valid ways of making a living, what happens to the 10-hectare farm once the scale economies of global commodity production set in, is that it's marginalized. It is forced out. And skills which were once valuable become less valuable. So there's all that going on. But this is again Hans Rosling's wonderful data animation. And I hope I'm having real trouble with this. This mouse is way too active for me. Here we go. We're in 1840 here. The vertical dimension is life expectancy. The horizontal dimension is income per capita. And the scale on both is linear. So we're not, log scaling makes it pretty tough to interpret change. And so now we're going to play the movie for about 170 years. Each dot is a country. They're color-coded by the map up here. The diameter of the dot represents population. And watch what's happening. Let's see if we can stop there for a second. Okay, so far what's happened? Mostly. Life expectancy has gone up sharply and at dramatically different rates, right? It's mostly going up in Western and North American settings. It's going up very fast. And in the background, not shown here, the birth rate is not going down. So as life expectancy goes up, death rates go down, birth rates don't go down. We're creating the population surge, which brings us nearly to 7 billion people today. China is the big red balloon. Okay, so what's the story? The story is life expectancy changing, and then wealth increasing at dramatic rates for about half the globe. What's hidden in this is that take India, the large blue bubble. Is that in India, the vertical scale of inequality is going up fast, fast, fast. And the White Tiger is that story. I'm going to stop there. And I think it's Ambassador Hall's turn, am I right?